Rockford Police make arrests at 2 Airbnb house parties this year. Officers say guns were recovered in both cases. Dylan Siraki sat down with department leaders. And Dylan, Chief Dan O'Shea says there are things hosts can do to prevent these types of parties.
That's right, Mimi. He tells me that if property owners do a little bit of research prior to renting, it could prevent a lot of headaches and help keep people safe.
As long as I've been a police officer for 31 years, high school or early college age kids have always found a way to get together and have parties.
Rockford Police Chief Dan O'Shea says local teens are now renting out homes online to throw parties.
Social media had traveling parties going to different parking lots. They used to go to hotels. It's always something new.
Saturday, RPD arrested 4 people following shots fired at a house party in the 700 block of 2nd Avenue. Last month, 4 guns were found at a house party on North Main Street in Rockford. Police say in both cases they were renting the property.
We always encourage people who rent out properties, whether it be a full-time rent or an Airbnb, know who you're renting to. It takes an extra couple steps by the owner to verify things, but it's well worth it in the end. So you're not cited, so your property's not damaged.
One Rockford Airbnb host tells me poor communication is one red flag that she looks for when deciding whether or not to let someone rent her property.
Most of the time, when something's sketchy, they usually only barely even speak or use one word.
Sandy Cohn also checks where prospective renters are coming from.
If they're in Rockford, that's also a red flag. Why would you want to rent the place?
Meeting the interested parties in person and having exterior security cameras are other steps that could help prevent incidents.
There's guns, there's alcohol and or drugs, and not a lot of responsible age adults. Bad things are going to happen, and we're trying to mitigate that before they happen.
We tried reaching out to Airbnb for comment. A spokesman tells us that the resident from Saturday's incident is not a registered rental with the company. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Dylan.